So I get asked a lot of times about truck driving. I've done it, been there, done it, got a t-shirt, jacket, and so forth. Um, it's not for everybody. Not for truck driving. It's much respect. I don't help anybody out truck driver wise. They get the load out quicker, get them gone. So the life of a trucker. This is, 16 years ago, and it really ain't much changed much since. So you had the previous day, you got to be off the clock 10 hours, and then you have to do a pre-trip inspection. You have to check all your tires, make sure the truck's ready to rock and roll for the day. And while we off 10 hours, you got to plan ahead of time. You got to plan like how long, how often do how much time do I get from point A to point B, and how do I mean um, and what's the outlook look like. I didn't have a GPS. I had an atlas. Wrote a Rad McNally atlas, and that was a lifesaver. Because directions that Swift gave me was lousy. So I said, well, it's X amount of miles to this place here. We had enough time to get there, and so so it could be a long trip. It could be a short trip. It depends on what I'm hauling. Um, so so if I get unloaded and I run out of hours for that day, um, you gotta have enough hour for the following day. It's all 70-hour work week they call it. Um, so so I'm planning ahead to when I'm gonna stop. And I don't have it with me right now, but I'm gonna call it a truck stop Bible. It's where they give you a list of stuff in places where where it be a lot of a lot of places, where it be a Love's, Pilot, Flying J, TA, or Petro, or an independent truck stop. Lifesaver. And because these trucks they're not alike. They're all different. There's some big, there's some small, and so and a lot of times, and I spent many nights at truck stop, many nights at rest areas. Rest areas, no baths. So a lot of times you better take a bath beforehand, or you're about that night. So so um, like I say, it's by the end of the day, I am exhausted. Like I say, when you put, I drove 600 miles with my trainer, so um, and now you have to take like a 15-minute break during the daytime now. So it's changed a little bit from then. Um, there's some times where loads are in and out, cropping up a hook, you get in, get out. Sometimes they got to physically unload it, and there's sometimes where they got to carry every piece on your truck, and that takes forever. You got to pay the lumper, and then you got to put it on your come data card, and they yank it out, and then they get their money, and that take forever. It is truck driving is not for everybody. I've seen it. I went past today by my place I went to school at. Um, I recommend like a college rated course, and of course, um, I would do if I was going to be a truck driver. I do your homework. Do your homework to see what's best for you. You will be local. You want to be over the road, regional. I mean, you want to do a Dollar General account, whatever, Walmart account, whatever it may be. It's do your homework. Just go blindfolded. Well, they sound like a legitimate company, but in that they're a pile of crap. Um, um, One Enterprise. I was homesick. I had a guy that take a damn bath while he was on home time. That was and plus my grandmother died, so then I went with Swift, and I had a great trainer. I mean, Melvin was outstanding. We're totally opposite as far as music. Like he liked rap, I like classic rock. So he had HM Radio. Whenever I'm driving, I listen to, and I tolerate whatever he's listening to. So and I haul all kind of junk. You name it, I haul it. When Sears was a thing, Sears was did that in California. Walmart DC, distribution center, Lowe's, Home Depot. Most stressful delivery was Zertex. They wanted to know where I was at all times. Metal, tires, cabs, Kroger's. I delivered a time or two. Um, I hauled a reefer trailer, which is what's called a frozen truck trailer from up north Mississippi down to Pearl, Walmart. Um, I'd haul beer. I hauled Coors. I've hauled Keylone Ice, and something else. I hauled. That was interesting. Um, I had a problem with my truck. If I had a gun, I would put a hole in the damn engine. It was that irritating. Sensors going out on it, and when you got a truck to go 62 mile per hour on flat ground, it's not a fun feeling. So I didn't have the best. I lost a lot of money, potential money in my check cause of it. I had to let go of some lows. So that was. Wish I had a better truck. Is what it is. So truck driving back then, I don't know how it is now, but it's probably ain't much change. It's if you're a new guy on the road with a trainer, when you get on your own truck, you're out 6 weeks and you get 4 days off. That's bull, because the road is stressful. So they didn't tell this to me, and that you got to have different type fuel cards to get free showers. So, and to get a free shower, you got to have $50 worth of fuel on this card here. Like you mentioned before, your Pilot, your Flying J's, your Loves, your TA, and your Petro. Gotta have a card. You get discount on food, discount, and they tell me this after the fact. To my trainer told me this about this. It was there was times where I had to take a bath. I had to skip a day, and I didn't go more than 2 days without a bath, because that is not happening. I'm not sweating my ass off, and I'm not freezing my ass off on the road. That's not happening. So, and now, back then, it was like $11 for a shower. Now it's up to $20, I think, in some places for a shower per night. These are nice showers. And another thing you'd look forward to washing clothes. Was then $2 to wash, $2 to dry. So you look at $4 to wash a load of clothes and dry them. And they take quarters only. So that's another thing you have to look for if you truck driver, you have to look forward to. I'm truck driving. I miss the adventure that's out there. but the headache involved, I don't miss it one bit. It is, I guess I have much respect for truck drivers out there, because probably the most stressful for me was the paper milk deliveries. I hated those with a passion. Then I know we got some right here in Mississippi, and they usually send my ass straight to them. I get off my home time. Um, it was um, it's been stressful. I mean, I had going through divorce, bankruptcy, kids going another living with their grandparents. It was tough. I had a lot of baggage, um, but it's what it is. But like I say, when truckers come to my work, I'll get them in, get them out, get them on their merry way. Because I mean, more than sitting idling by, they make no money. But like I say, truck driving is. I mean, it's a cultural shock from living in a house like this right here to living in sleeping in your truck. I mean, at a rest area, you're gonna hear trucks going up and down the road all night because they go up. I mean, these 24-hour truck stops, they go sleep. They don't just cut down. They're on 24/7. So I mean, you're not gonna get much sleep. Then sleeping next to a reefer trailer is gonna turn on all the night. That got old for me at one time. Then you got people watching TV and doing the hanky panky with light lizards. I mean, but that was interesting. I went through 40 plus states in that 8 months. The only states I've not physically been in, either on my own or a truck, is Nevada, North Dakota, Massachusetts, Connecticut, Rhode Island. Only ones I ain't been to in a truck. But some I've been in a truck. I've been to New York. One thing about New York was a place called Painted Post, New York. It was at nighttime, so I couldn't really tell you much about the place. It was nighttime. A lot of low lying bridges in that particular area. The most boring state, probably Kansas, all the way up to Colorado. Denver is boring. Kansas is a place that had a lot of things on the road that says X amount of miles to the greatest thing ever. Well, I'm being sarcastic, but you get the point. It was flat. It's flat on both sides of the road. I had a chance to see the Bigfoot shop there in St. Louis. They're Pacific, New York. St. Louis, Missouri, I mean. And that was cool to see. I've been a fan of Bigfoot for forever, so cool to see that. Saw Bigfoot 5, saw Bigfoot Fast Track out front, and when I left, I saw Bigfoot 1 pulling out. So that was pretty cool. That was my I didn't take a picture, but it was cool to see it come out of the shop. Maybe one day I'll get to go to Grave Digger's place there in North Carolina. So I had a couple minor accidents with Swift, and they let me go. Like I said, I didn't really know what the hell I was doing most of the times. So I brought her back to Memphis for it's a close quarter training. Well, being me naive, I didn't know no better. That's the way to get me back to the store to fire me. Let me go. And so it's a 4-hour drive from here to Memphis. Well, I was in for the long haul. I was in for this for now on. And my truck loaded out, and when I had to clean my truck out, I looked like a homeless person. My folks had to come 4 hours to pick my butt up. So that was tough pill to swallow. But like I said, truck driving not for everybody. I mean, you got it's everybody needs to drive with a truck driver one time, or be a short trip, a long trip, and get the respect these guys deserve. Said it all the times. These guys, people in these cars and trucks, they play chicken with these trucks, and a lot of times the people in these car trucks that they lose the battle, lose the war. These big rigs do not stop on a dime. If they're loaded out, it's gonna ship them way past where that could happen. Um, it kills me to see these big rigs, these guys falling asleep at the wheel and wrecking, knowing that well their career's done because they made a bad decision. If you're too, if and it should be like this: if you're too damn tired, pull over somewhere safe where you can get a siesta, because it ain't worth a life, truck, the load you're hauling. It's not worth it. I mean, it's happened quite often. I mean, um, here in Mississippi on 59, notorious for trucks wrecking. Um, and like I say, truck driving is not for everybody. Been there, done that, with respect. And I'll shoot the shit with some of them. Hey, how you doing? Where you head next? And I'll try to give them, I mean, heads up. If you've never been to a certain place, I'll give them a heads up. This is what you look for going to another place. So, I was a trucker, I was a trucker. I mean, my less than 8 months, and it was a resting trip time. Wish I had a better truck to drive back then, but it's what it is. So anyway, it's a little bit about today, about truck driving. Thanks for watching. Later. Bye.